When climbing up simple steps takes this much effort,
I can't stay in this wheelchair.
you may forgive Pastor George Robinson if he chose to step down.
You got him?
Yep.
Since '05, I've been paralyzed on the left side.
But when you live to improve the lives of strangers,
I have worked that area since 1984.
quitting is not in your vocabulary.
It's a ministry. It's a calling. It's a calling from God that God put people in certain places to do certain things, and we are called to do that.
He's known affectionately as
The Bishop of Hall Street. That's who I am.
Robinson aids the homeless, hungry, and people battling addiction, nourishing the body and soul.
Their family.
Once an addict himself, he knows this hardscrabble neighborhood better than most.
Because I came out of the streets, and I know the streets, and I know the people, and I know what's going on out there.
Long ago, Robinson kicked his habit and found the Lord.
Today I live by faith. Hey, baby.
Now he guides people down a similar path
Okay.
of redemption.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody did it for me. So I thank God for that.
Pastor prefers ministering in his street sanctuary rather than from a pulpit.
He took me under his wings and took me to a level that I never thought that I would be at.
Dennis Miles cherishes the man he considers like a father.
It was the will of God, but the will of God that was inside of him, that he gave me some of what he had.
In the early 90s, Dennis was fighting an addiction to crack cocaine until Pastor intervened.
If it had not been for Bishop Robinson right now, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd probably be dead or in jail.
Dennis says the best way to repay Robinson, follow his lead.
It was the will of God, but the will of God that was inside of him, that he gave me some of what he had.
Let me see who this is. I don't want him to go away.
Pastor Robinson's flock regularly stops by for fellowship and to say thank you.
Be looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Then when I
3 years ago,
went out to the door, I saw big clouds of smoke.
May of 2015, Pastor Robinson's ministry took a giant step back.
The roof is gone, so it's a lot of things going on here.
Fire consumed his church and restaurant where the homeless were fed. But this driven U.S. Army veteran was not going to be derailed.
I can't give up. I can't throw in your towels. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I got to find somebody that needs me.
Recently, Robinson acquired this shuttered church. Beyond the peeling paint and broken windows, the pastor sees beauty. The George Robinson Community Outreach Center will eventually house the homeless, provide meals, and job training.
I would love to see something done more than I did already. And I want to work hard to get it done before I leave out of here and go to be with my Lord.
Pastor quickly credits family and friends like niece Andrea Johnson with helping his mission.
He lives and breathes for this community. And I think this community is what's keeping his heart pumping.
It's a mission he pours every fiber into.
I want to do that. I got to do that. I have to do that. I had some weary days and some sleepless nights.
He may be a bit slower, but the Bishop of Hull Street says when you're following Jesus' footsteps, you'll eventually see the light.
God brought me out. I'm free today. And the Bible says, who the Son set free is free indeed. I'm free. You've been so good to me. God bless you.